inherits a man's properties when he passes? One question that people like asking. His cars, money in the bank, lands, houses, all that the man left behind. Who really is entitled to inherit all of that? I know you always ask too. So in this video, we're going to talk about inheritance after a man's demise. I know you're going to say, don't women die who inherit their own properties? But you would agree with me that in this part of the world, in Africa, let's come down to Nigeria. When a woman passes, no matter how wealthy she was, who inherits her property is not always an issue. There's usually no much contention about that. But when a man passes, problem will start. The woman cannot inherit. She cannot inherit. How about the brothers? How about the sisters? How about this and that? And this has created so much enmity that has been handed down from generation to generation. If you're seeing my face for the first time, please do well to subscribe, like, share, comment, and turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there is an upload coming from me. And if you are a returning subscriber, I love you. Let's dive into the video. It's going to be an interesting one. Don't go away. So what determines how a man's estate is distributed after his demise? Estate does not mean the one that we know, the estate that people buy and build land. In law, estate refers to the man's properties, okay? Lands, houses, cars, money in the bank, and all of that is referred to as estate in law. So what determines how his estate is being distributed is number one, whether or not he died testate or intestate. If he died testate, that means he died leaving a will. But if he died intestate, it means he did not leave a will. So that is what will determine how his properties will be distributed. Of course, you know that when there is a will, it is easy because whoever he named in the will inherit his properties. So it is easy. When a man leaves a will, everything is easy. Very, very easy. I'm not trying to say that we don't usually have issues, little issues, even when a man leaves a will, but at least it's going to be mitigated because already people are named in the will. But in the second instance, where he does not leave any will, that is where we always have a problem. Whenever a man dies without leaving a will, the only thing that will remedy the situation is the kind of marriage he conducted while he was alive. So now let's come down to a man dying without leaving a will, meaning he died intestate. In that case, the only thing that will help to determine who inherits his properties will be the kind of marriage he conducted while he was alive. If he conducted a statutory law marriage, that is marriage under the Act, aka court marriage, then the administration of estate law and the Marriage Act will determine how his properties are distributed. Now, under the administration of estates law and the Marriage Act, his properties will be shared amongst his widow and his children evenly. So in that situation, even if the man had 4 females and 1 male, and then that male is the last born, the properties will be shared evenly. The wife takes 1/3, and then the children takes 2/3 of the properties. But if the man conducted traditional marriage while he was alive, his properties will be shared according to the custom and tradition of his land. So if his custom says that his properties should be inherited by his son, even if that son was born out of wedlock and he's leaving Far, far, far. Nobody has ever seen him. They are going to go and bring him to come and inherit everything. And the other children, maybe females, will not inherit anything. So now imagine a tradition that says that it is only male children that inherit properties. And a man dies leaving 3 wives. And out of the 3 wives, only one had a male child or male children. And then the other 2 wives did not even have one single male child. Maybe they have females, and maybe it is even the females that took care of the father. So it simply means it is only the male children that will inherit everything. So now you know that writing a will is very important. And also, I'm not saying that you should contract a statutory law marriage, but at least you should understand that it has advantage over customary law marriage because it mitigates certain hardships meted out on some people, especially in places that attaches so much value to a particular gender. So this gender takes all, while the other gender is disinherited. This video is part 1. We are going to have a part 2. This is a very, very wide topic and we are going to dissect all of them. Yes! Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.